Got Phil here today. We got our mics on, probably hot mic, I'm sure. Whoop, let my phone turn off because it gets rained on. I'm gonna turn this camera around here shortly and show you all what we got going on. Let's see, here we are. The car just had it out, got a little rain. It's leaking, as you can see. Sky is leaking. Anyways, had the car, got rained on, so now I was able to clean it up a little bit, just wipe it down, so it got its wash. Did quite a bit of work today. Once some more folks get on, I'll start getting stuff ready, set the camera up. Old Dodge, Bear doing bear stuff. What's up, Bear? Anyways, we're gonna get this car ready for testing this weekend, and that this weekend is Sunday. I think it's what, September, what is it, 6th or 7th or something like that. Let's get the stand. The little stand you can watch us do stuff, get this thing ready. This still not run, but man, Jet Black, no, of course it's not. Leave it up to transmission prison to not be running. You got to be kidding me, right? Like, bruh, you can imagine how this guy feels. The Infinity Project. But that's all right. It's all good. You know what? Everything happens for a reason, because realistically, turning him loose right after putting all this together on a track for the money, probably not a good idea, right? So we'll get some testing in and make sure that everything is good, get on the dyno, all that. No rush, no problem. Always a reason for things. But no, still not running. And input shaft came in though. We got the input shaft, what, Friday?
Yes,
Friday. So yesterday, dropped it off at the transmission shop at Dave, and he's putting it together right now.
You ought to be.
I'm sure.
He ought to be.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's there right now. He didn't call, so you know he is. He's working on it, trying to get it to you today. So hopefully Jet Black will have the transmission for this thing today, and I'll start seeing what it's going to need to like notch the, the floor pan or whatever, anything like that.
Should have tunnel on the little work.
Yeah, probably at least a little sledgehammer love. Got these two shutoff valves. Going to put these in here in my car, along with these two short little lines. In fact, would you mind please try to find some thread tape or sealant, and/or if I got to use the RTV, I will. Anyway, we're going to put this in the back, and I'm going to show you all why. Let's take this to the back of the car, and let's do stuff. 28's ready. Also found out these 28's fit in the back seat really well. So I'm going to put a blanket or something down here on the back seat and put my slicks in the back while I drive the car up to Paradise, Calhoun tomorrow. Go ahead and outfit this thing all the way. It's nice having not shiny paint, huh? All right. I think I shut that trunk. Seriously, I'm going to get the keys and open it up. In fact, I'll grab the stand, set that up. Little bear. Okay, this should be sufficient of an angle, I do believe. Jet Black, no, still not running. That's okay. I wish. It'll get there. Okay. Hey, Phil, speak up or wherever you're at, and let's see if your mic is still hot. I think you're around here somewhere. He's got a mic on too, so we should be. Y'all are probably hearing him over there too.
Can you work from this distance?
Probably. Somebody will say something. Let's grab the nitrous bottles. I've got this thing, multiple brackets in there now. You can see the bracket over there. I'll show you all what we got shaking here. We got bottle, 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 and bottle. So it's going to have 4 bottles in the back of this thing. I'm going to get those and put those in right now. Start strapping these things in. All right, let's go get nitrous bottles. Hang on a second. Found some tape. Oh, these things are heavier than they were. That's nice. Got that nitrous fill station all full. Got a mother bottle. That's nice. And then, yeah, I'm going to put 2 more in here. So I have 4 bottles in the car. And all I got to do is swap over the line from one to the other. And that's what those ball valves are for. I can shut it off right at the bottle and not waste all the nitrous out of those long, very large nitrous lines. Don't want to do all that. It's probably a good 2 pounds per hose, I bet you. It's a big car. Is this a sufficient angle? Would y'all like to see a better angle? Let me know if you want me to change it. I try to do my best to accommodate. Feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer as many as possible. All right, let's here, back up a little ways. I think that's probably a little better for y'all, huh? I see a little more what's going on. Trunk pretty occupied with stuff. All the bottles, like you're gonna see. So we have here bottle number 1. I'm gonna put over there. I'm gonna put 4 bottles in the back of this, so I don't have to keep changing bottles, turning, in and out. And for Mexico and no prep racing, it is definitely a weight advantage. I've got all these things back as far as I can get them in the car. A lot of stuff in here now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles. Got battery, fuel cell. I'll carry 2 fuel jugs. Realistically, I'd like to put 3 or even 4 fuel jugs in it. I don't know if y'all can see up under there. That's onboard air. That's air compressor, air tank. I'll give y'all a close up when I get these bottles in. And you can see what I'm working with here and how it's set up. Like real street stuff. Can't be lacking anywhere. Okay, let's get this thing shoehorned on in. Yeah, that's right. Bottles. Love me some nitrous. Perfect. Ha 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 ha. There it is. It's in there. Snug as a bug in a rug. Nice. Must have all the nitrous. Can't go without. Can't let nobody else have none. Gotta have it all. Got some Amazon bottle brackets for the cheap, like a bird. Oh my! Might need Phil's assistance for this first time. They're a little bit, let's call it like deformed from shipping. So there's a little extra space it's trying to take up. Oh my! Bit new stuff. Don't make me take that rubber insulator off now. Looks like I'm gonna take the rubber insulator off now. Occupy space. All right. I bet that'll reach. Got these microphones. Definitely. I can now mumble and y'all can hear me, supposedly. Let me know if y'all can't, if the audio is okay or not. Appreciate that. There you go. This should get me about 6 rounds. If I spray 2 kits, should go about 6 rounds by swapping lines and bottles and all that. Check the comments, see if y'all got questions. What's up, SH? Let's see, that's a 66 Chevy. Yes, sir, Gary. That's a 66 Chevy Impala. 4-door. It's their old bench seat. 4-door car, sedan. Big block, nitrous car. Street car, runs an 85. I like to drive it everywhere, so that's what I'm doing now, is getting it ready to drive to the racetrack tomorrow. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away or so, something like that. I just put these other brackets in, so they're new fitting. Put on just a little bit ago. I was actually gonna go live and show doing that, but I'm glad I didn't, because I just got it done right before it rained. Okay. So now y'all get to see me put in nitrous bottles. Yo, grab, reach, do stuff. Almost. And keep. You'd be amazed that such a big trunk can become so full so quickly. But the more nitrous you like to use and party with, I guess the more consumed it's going to get, as well as it's a real, street car, so it's not like everything's gutted out, little B cell and, tiny little battery and shit. It's actually functional. Functional sedan. Okay, one down. Let's do, how about this one for the second one? Go on. My bottle blanket there. I can also swap the heater side to side too. Cut the heater on while I'm running down the road, and heat the bottles up prior to using them. Nice, look at that. Thank you, sir. Very much.
Right. So you're gonna put the valve open, pointed towards the front.
Yes, please. Nice. Man, we got 10 pounds of stuff in a 5-pound bag, huh? Can't say as I mind it though. Better than concrete bags. If you gotta carry weight, at least carry some functional weight, huh? Can't wait to put air conditioning on this thing. Sheesh. And I can ride windows up and don't have to listen to the fender exit. Clappity clap clap the whole way up there and back. Whew, those two are in there. So I'll move you guys, all y'all, over there looking down so you can see the other side now. This guy says it's a shit box. I hope you have better cars than that. No, man, it's the nicest thing I ever had in my life. People are fun, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Haters gonna hate, ain'ters gonna ain't. That's right. That's awesome. Yeah, let's go and peel the rubber straps off that right there too. Hell yeah. Oh, shitbox nation. Faded paint, rust and all, huh? It's perfect, isn't it, Phil?
That's right.
I know. Exactly. Sweet. There you go. They probably think yours is pretty shitty too, huh?
Sure.
More than likely. That raggedy that raggedy old Dodge you got there.
That one at first.
Clapped. It's only a matter of time before that quarter panel falls off, isn't it?
Clapped out shit
Isn't
box.
it? Any minute. You can spray foam. I think I got some left.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll hold it together.
Yeah, sure.
Does wonders.
From JB Weld. Mm-hmm. Oh, it'll get there. It's just needs a little love.
Oh, yeah. We're a little tweak.
Oh, yeah, a little tweak.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just like that. Now you just swap that line, that short line there. Just swap it over. It's pretty convenient. Did I really make that backwards? That's hilarious. I did. That's
Yeah.
Oh, just one. Number one. Yeah, okay. Okay. There. Okay.
It'll do its job.
It does. Holds nitrous bottles in. It's a shit box. It doesn't need much else. If I had really held true to the shitbox life, I just would have ratchet strapped these things into the roll cage instead.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I should just take them out and get some ratchet straps. Save these for a rainy day. Be fun though. Drive this thing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the way out there and that. Yes. Bottle number 4, please, sir. Thank you. Okay. Would you just look at it? All right.
Can't even see that gauge.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Just read the big ones up front. There we go. Nice. This on there. Let's see. Can't wait for 13th though. That is going to be a good time. Really just plan on making one lick. Go up there, just take one pass and put it away. That's it. Change the tires back out. Definitely going to want to find a blanket or something for the trunk or for the back seat for those tires to go in without rubbing on the. Can get my vinyl. Might have to wash my vinyl off if I got dirt on it. Oh, crazy work. All right, we got 4 bottles. Let's get the people's view, support the channel, send more ratchet straps. Right, I know. This guy says send more. That's exactly right. Good luck this week. Battle our class. Timing a secret when all 3 kits are on? No. Keith W76 says timing a secret when all 3 kits are on. You know what? Not anymore. Nothing's secret anymore. Honestly, I'll tell everything. I don't care at all. It's at 3 degrees, 3.2 down track. That is not my intention to run all of that. My intention is going to run 2 kits because I like my crank and rods not being noodles. 4 cans, the hangman. He says 3 cans of knot. No, 4. Support the channels and more ratchet straps. Yes, should do it. Yes. 66 Impala, Haynes. 66. Let's get a little closer. You can see the shitbox life. So we got, this is for second kit. This is for the first kit. We're pulling off of this bottle for number 1. It's got 350 horsepower tune up on number 1. And then I got about 225 horsepower number 2. And then I can switch my lines from this bottle to this bottle and have a fresh bottle for number 2 again. This bottle to this bottle, fresh bottle for number 1 again. That's for the second pass. So now, after that, I still don't take the bottles out. I can take that line, bring it over here, take that line, bring it over here. Now I can take number 1, go back to this one here for another big 350 kit, tap on that one for 225, swap the line from there to there, 350 kit, swap the line from there to there, 225. I get what, like four passes at least out of this thing. At least 4 passes on like 550 horsepower or something like that, 575. I really don't want to touch the 3rd kit. But if it's going to the money, like finals, of course, I'll spray a tall, whatever it takes. What up, John Gotti? Might know a little something, something. Some of y'all in there know a little something, something about nitrous. So this is the shut-off valves. These are from Amazon. They're stainless steel, and they cost, I think, 20 bucks or something like that each. Pretty cool, pressure rated. These are from the hydraulic store. Actually, they're from the toolbox, the wonderful drawer, fitting drawer. Both of these for some project I had. Anyways, these are hydraulic store stuff. We're gonna put this one. I'm gonna go and put it on this far bottle just to see the fitment. You know, and see how much I gotta bend that right there, which won't be bad. Anyways, I'm gonna put it on the far bottle just to check fitment, and then move it back to the center one. Just check it out. So let's see what that does. Looks like it will work. Sure enough. That's cool. That's great. Nice. Super nice. And then we got this hose here. Pull it behind that. I'll show you guys the air system here in a second. Let me get this line hooked up. That is sweet. Dang, that is nice. Look at that right there. Here. Take a look at this. See if I can get this thing out of here. Dang, it's really in there. Okay. Bottle, shut off valve, and line there. So now I can cut that off, take it from there and put it on there, and vice versa. Whiskey bottle? No, that is nitrous oxide. Raghav. I think that I pronounce that right. Raghav. It's a cool name. It says we. I mean, yeah, whatever. Yep, it's definitely not a nitrous promod on 5 systems. That's for sure. It's just a junky old big block on 3. Oh, show. That's cool. Anyways, got my shut off valve there. I'm going to move that back over, get that side done, and I'll show you the air system for onboard air. And the onboard air is for flat tires or slicks if they go down, things like that. Let's put this, cut that off, and I'll put this right here instead on this one. Okay, that's cool. Very good. Nice. Very nice. Go ahead and tighten this up, I suppose. Oh, nice thing about having crusty old paint, you can just lean on it whenever you darn feel like. Hard to get me to paint this car after being able to work on it like this. Okay. There it is. Very good. Now I won't waste any. Let's see. Hello. Yeah, bro, badass shit. You know what the hell you're doing. I know that. I mean, you know. Yeah, I know the 66 is such a sweet looking unit, isn't it? I know. I love the lights on these 66s. I do not care for many other of these cars, you know, as far as their body styles go. Especially a 65. Absolutely not. That is a no, thank you. It says, please explain. Man, it's a trunk on a 66 Impala, like a drag and drive type car. And it's got 4 nitrous bottles. And just put the brackets in. I got 2 there, 2 over here, fuel cell, and a bunch of stuff. Just setting it up for the race tomorrow. I'm driving it to the track tomorrow and just getting the car ready, basically. Nitrous stuff. Looks like I've got room to put this back around that bar also. Great. Okay. Oh, now. Come on. The heck? What in the actual hell? Or this fitting's destroyed or something. Might be. Oh yeah, something wrong with it. Gotta be. Doesn't take that long to get a damn fitting, a nitrous line on. Oh, what the hell? Junk.
What happened?
Fitting on that bottle is being a piece of shit.
It won't even thread?
Apparently not. Maybe I'll turn this thing sideways and
yeah,
try to get it that way. Garbage. Well, it's got some galling on it for sure. There we go. Had a booger.
Yeah. Go on and off a couple times, it'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pretty cool. I like it. Got a.
It'll work out real good.
Yeah. All
Here,
right.
I got 2 of them here.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, here comes the rain again.
Trying, isn't it? For some reason those tubes don't want to cooperate with this. I don't know why. But the front one didn't, neither did the back.
Probably to cheat the studs out a little bit.
Probably. All right. Well, that's that. I'm sure these folks don't want to get rained on. Let's see. Looks like hard work. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, it ain't going to do itself, right? Fuel tank, 140, 150 liters. Yes, probably. Let me show y'all up under for the air system and all that, right? Here. air compressor, air tank with the gauge on it there. We got a air hose itself tucked away here. I can pull that out and air up tires where we got to do. Like I said, all the nitrous bottles. I can put my extra fuel there and my tools and stuff there also. Skate punk. Yep, next weekend. That's right. Buddy said it looked like hard work just putting the nitrous bottles in. Imagine how hard it was to actually build the entire car. I mean, all this is thousands of hours. You said in two favorite crescent. I know, right? Isn't that thing sweet? Somebody picked out that crescent wrench. That's her favorite one.
Oh,
definitely. No, it's got 4 bottles, not 2. Yeah, this thing is really cool. Check it out. This Kelly Maggio knows what he's talking about. Also, Channel Lock brand. It's short, stubby, but look at this. Look at that. That thing is awesome right here. And getting some places you're really not gonna get this at.
Got it from the plumbing store, believe it or not.
Plumbing store sold that, he said. Well, actually, they can hear you. Haha. I'm used to having to, Phil be far away talking. I have to tell everybody what he's saying, but you see it around in person next week. And appreciate that, Mike.
We need 2 of them.
What, 2 of these wrenches?
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah, and that's the car. 4-door. Love me the 4-door. Concrete badass wrench. I know, right? Get you one. Pretty fun. Just because somebody said that it was all shit boxy, I gotta show them your junk. I gotta show them your pile of shit too.
It's just junk.
It's just junk, I know. Pretty rough.
Sometimes I'd rather it be a shit box.
I know, right? If it was a shit box, we wouldn't have to do this to it. We could just
It'd been running.
Just do stuff. Yeah. Oh. Here's the other shit box. Right here. Old Dodge. Big block for life. Yeah, that's what's in that green car. It was big block nitrous. It's pretty sweet. But this thing's pretty cool too, though. Small block Chrysler. Some 76mm trays right there and right there. Fire, more fire. We're going to get the transmission here pretty soon. Skate punk. Yeah, that's he said, wow, that's somebody up there gonna be racing up there.
Nice.
We're actually gonna try to get this there anyways. I'm gonna try to get the transmission in and to the track, at least for y'all to see it, look at it. It'll run, stuff like that, but we're not gonna race it. It's just too soon to get him racing that, behind that wheel right now. This guy says, how much is that car worth, man? We don't talk about that. I don't know. A lot, right? I don't know.
Don't know. It'd be real hard to put a price tag
We
on
probably don't count that high.
And it figures that when people make offers and they,
Yeah, it's as much as someone is willing to pay for it that will convince him to sell it. That's how much it is. And let me just say, he don't want to sell it. So, I don't know. It is money. Yes, it is money, and money is energy. Yeah. This guy William says 125. I mean, he probably ain't. Yeah, I mean, it could be. They'll pay whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. But again, it ain't for sale. It's just neat old car. He's had this car since like 1991, I think, and it was painted in 97. Hence the "Do Not Touch" sticker. That tiny little sticker right there. You can't see. It says, "Please don't touch." But yeah. Just he touches it. Nice interior. So I'll give him 1 million right now. Come on. Yeah. The guy says the turbos are way too small. I know, right? Should have went some 80s. Yeah, the guy says I got $1 million for the car. I mean, it's pretty bold. You don't know what it is. You don't even know what's in it yet. You know, it's got a small block with some turbos, but It could have Chinese connecting rods in here, right?
My checkbook would beg the difference.
That's right. $1 million, sure. I'd get it. Of course it would. Come on, deliver it.
Right.
Deliver it for that. Yeah. That's cool though. Yeah, fun unit. In fact, I'll show you back in there. Hang on. Look at the. I don't know. It hasn't been on the dyno yet, but the turbos will support 2,000, on full wick. So I'm assuming that we can get pretty close. It does have billet rods. It's got all the good stuff in it. You said need a detail. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's an R3 NASCAR block. It's O-ring 6-bolt heads. It's got Indy 360-1 W2s for cylinder heads on it. Solid roller camshaft, billet steel rods. It's got a Crowler Enduro 4340 crank and Y-Scope Pro nitrous pistons. 518 overdrive, all billet internals with trans brake. 8 3/4 rear end, all Dodge powered. Fuel Tech, got Fuel Tech on it for the sensors. That's your whole wiring harness right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Fuel Tech, that's just to run the fan. We don't trust fuel injection for anything, man. We got MSD on this joker running all that. Fuel Tech is for gauges and a fan. That's it. MSD, baby. We got a 6AL with a 6 BTM box, and then a 2-stage retard on top of that with a 2-step and all that cool stuff. Appreciate it, Mustang Mike. The roller valve train is pretty cool. We're in Vegas with a nitrous spot on. It's freaking cool. Heck yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. Pretty sweet unit. It's got rolling anti-lag or trans brake. It's pretty gangster. Got a boost controller right there. It's got a wideband right there. Boost scramble button there with a scramble there. Appreciate escape on.
Just a little late.
Hard to sound. Nitrous car, leave the car, but you the EFI for progressive and all. Nah, man, I wouldn't use Fuel Tech on anything, unless you want gauges. But they don't like noise. They don't like nitrous noise, like progressives and stuff. I noticed that they do not like that, and they're solid state relays. Some of those things like to let go of the load, and I don't like it. I just watched the head gaskets come out of a very, very expensive large cubic inch nitrous small block due to Fuel Tech glitching out. Wha-bam, wha-bam, bam. By about a third bam, that thing done for, man. No Holly, no computers. Throw it all away. Get a carburetor and an MSD box with retard. Get a big cap, big distributor cap. Pull a bunch of timing. Put a crank trigger on the front. Do a 7-box grid box. I know grid is a laptop, but still it's basic stuff and it's pretty proven. So 7-box grid box. You can do a 7AL3 with chips or do the clickety-click knobs. Like this whole thing is knobs. The whole car is knobs and clicks. I don't trust any kind of powered up laptop, damn software, might do this, might not do that, burn your shit up. I'm not about that. It has got to be something that's serviceable. For instance, start retard, step retard, that's for the moon boost. When you go to boost scramble, if the 6 BTM box won't pull the timing out, because it only goes up to 18 degrees retard. So when we get to 18, which is selectable here, so I can select how many degrees I want per pound of boost here. Then I can say, when do I want to start pulling timing with a little knob on the side that you can't see, like 5 pounds, like no timing retard till like 5 pounds. Then I'm going to pull 1 degree per pound of boost after that. When I run out of max retard on the BTM and you want to go boost scramble, I can get that start and step retard right there and pull even more timing out on the moon boost. And then meanwhile, I've got a 2-step rev limiter for the trans brake right there. And It has a boost control AEM, the simplest one I could get my hands on. Very simple. That's a air manifold right there. Runs all the sensors and does boost control out. But I mean, we've got to have reliability. We got to have, you know, serviceability. I can't risk any kind of failures due to some stupid fuel injection stuff going out of date, wigging out, hearing noise. No, I can't stand it. That's only for gauges and a fan. And even the fan, we even got that. We can even override the fan too. What you talking about? I don't trust the fuel tech to even get that right. Yep. So I would do for nitrous, man, I would do a 7AL3 gold box with no computer. I would do a 4-stage retard with the little, you know, little screwdriver clickers. 4-stage retard, crank trigger, big cap, big coil, spray the lights out all the time, reliably. I would never put a computer on a nitrous car or anything if you can help it. He said, where's the flux capacitor? It's in the trunk. Yep, it does have a parachute. The parachute is right there. And I'm going to close my my gate. You going to close that? You going to close your gate? I'm going to go check the Impala trunk, make sure it ain't raining in on my nitrous bottles here. Oh, just a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Guardian. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, man, it's not what you want to risk it on, you know. Seen too many failures. Too many failures from fuel injection, and a lot of people don't know I cut my teeth on this stuff on EFI. Way back before most people were even out of middle school, you know, 2002, 3, 2000. I was tuning EFI cars way back when. I know all about the LS stuff and how far you can push the platform and on and on and on. So no thanks. LSs and computers. Damn, we got all the bottles. Yeah. Why do you have a fuel tech? Because somebody I did some work for had one in their car and took it out, did some trading, and I put it in there because it's got gauges and does nice on the gauges instead of, he used to have like those round, crazy looking, let's see, we still got them. Just terrible, you know, old school, like super old school. So really, it's a really pretty dash, and it doesn't have these in it anymore. And I got it because somebody kind of would rather do that than pay all the money. So I just took their fuel tech off and whatever. Put on Phil's car. I was gonna put on mine, but mine's too like kind of rugged and old school patina for that. This thing's really nice, so he deserves something nicer in his car. Mine just spray and pray. Let's see, guy's big brother. Fuel injection, lots of problems. Yes, sir. It's a badass car, brother. Thank you, sir. Chopper City. And just on my big road tuning, the one that got me freaking motors and hot rods and stuff like that. His name is Scott. What's up, Scott? For gauges, because you use a race pack dash with sensors. Absolutely. Yep. The only reason we got the fuel tech is literally on trade. That's all. Like, it's seriously, it wouldn't be there if it just wasn't laying around. You would never invest in such a thing. Yeah, the race pack's cool. But you know what else they got? They got these cool things on, I think, Amazon. I've been seeing kind of cool gauge clusters and stuff. And if that's all you're looking for, I can't imagine it'd be too hard to get some digital, nice looking thing like that. Yeah, it's definitely like a little bit of caveman and a little bit of spaceman. All comes together nice. My dog being scared. Big scary Rottweilers. Look out, everybody. Chomp your arm. Yeah, some of the GPS for speed. I know, that's what he wants his speed too. But his speed he wants on the drive shaft sensor. So we will get one on there and hook it up to this raggedy damn computer thing. And it'll tickety tickety tick and make speedo stuff noises on views on the dash.
It'd be the first time I had one in
speedometer.
15 years.
I know, the needle being going, going, going.
It worked for a few years and then quit. A couple 130 plus passes and it was
yeah, you're right. I noticed, so that 2-speed in there, I hooked my speedo cable to that, and it used to work. And I went to the racetrack, and dude, it probably did like 170 mile an hour burnout, and it never came back. It just went off the end, and then I don't know where it is.
They don't seem to like that.
No. Just the Impala, nice ride. Appreciate that. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Phil's car is super nice. It is. We should be getting the transmission. It's gonna be done today.
I would think you're right. Today or Monday.
3.
Time is it 3?
3 o'clock. What kind of hood we're gonna put on it? An imaginary one. See through. Imagine it. And that's all you got right there, brother. Looking boy. Yes, sir. None. No, we're just gonna leave it out there, out like that. All them flames and fires and stuff. Soon. Real soon. I bet he's about done. I bet. It's tempting to call him.
I had most of it done already.
I know. I just stack it up. Man, look at that beauty. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, folks really like your car, dude. This thing is, I mean, it's freaking cool.
Thanks, world. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, world. Yeah. Take the, undress a little bit. Take the cover on. This guy says drug-fueled nightmare is his damn.
Drug-fueled nightmare
is his username.
That's funny.
Dang. Wow. Look at that. Bill's undressing it for y'all. I know. Can't wait. Then it's got some really cool red LEDs right here. By the way, anybody watching, all 129 of you, if you want to see a lot more of this stuff, please give me a sub on my page. It'd be really cool what you're looking at on here. The 4-door is pretty gangster. Driving it to the track. I'm about to drive a 5-second 8th mile 4-door Chevy Impala an hour and a half to a racetrack and lay the rage down and then be ready for the next weekend. A real 5-second, like true street car. So if you want to see that thing, you know, beating the block and all kinds of stuff, give me a sub. This thing here, we're gonna be shooting fire out of that, all that fun stuff, making boost noises, going fast, that suspension, cool stuff, all that. So pretty neat. I wonder if these microphones are still picking up. Let me see that. Yep, it's still green. That's cool. So pretty neat. Jackspania. Hello, Bear.
Scared of the rain.
You scared, Bear? I think I ain't got no run time on it yet. That's right. Brand new, sir. Super brand new. Oh, yeah, we definitely gonna let it eat. For sure. I can't wait. I want to call the transmission guy right now and be like, is it done yet? For real. Thank you, sir. Frito out west. Appreciate that. Then, since you might have just logged in or got on here, Frito, here's what the channel name all about. A 4-door. Trust me, it's not what it looks like under there. It's all tubes and bars and big block and 3 nitrous systems and all kinds of stuff. But it even stands up in the air so high it'll drag the bumper. And I've done it many times. If you don't believe me, take a look at the page. You'll see it on the return of the 4-door Savage. The very first thing you see is that car pointing straight up in the air, scraping sparks off the back of it. Fun stuff. Appreciate it, man. Phil's car looks good too, though. I like this thing. Woo. Well, cool. Pretty rainy day, isn't it? Got a 62 Monterey Mercury with the FE big block. Love hot rods. That's cool. Nice. Wow. 427 FE big block. That's neat. 62 Monterey Mercury. That's cool.
Like to see that.
Dang. That's, yeah, right? Yeah, 62. Is it a 4-door? 3-door out west? But he said the thing looks like Optimus Prime. I know, right? Looks like damn straight savagery. 4-door. It is a 4-door. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Look at beware the old guys with 4-door big block cars, huh? I know it. Guy says we should put turbo's on that. I know.
It's been discussed much.
I want it one of these days. What about there? I'll add another one there and there. It'd be really fun is actually to take that and put a screw blower on it and then force feed it, blow a screw blower. That would be fun. Oh, he said, which GT? This is a 67 Dodge Dart GT. Guys, that's how the setup available for $499.99 in the back of a RG comic book. That's great. Melita and Moto, that's right. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It took the Costco engine. I know it. Pretty fun. Fun, isn't it? No. This guy. How long does it take to build a transmission? Like actual build, not like discover it, go buy it, find the parts. No, like actually assemble, like build. I built this whole car faster than the transmission got built. Dude, that's serious. That's true. Oh, hold on. Built that car and bought that car in the time. The transmission has not been built yet. I'll just prime that truck. Oh no, I'm not that guy. Sorry, dude. Let's see. Optimus Prime the truck. Yeah, I ain't that guy. Optimus Prime. That was a cool truck. Have you ever had a full length exhaust on the Impala? Yes, I have. Long time, probably about half the time I owned it. Yeah, I sure have. Of course, got them big old fender exits, and it really makes for changing the transmission and servicing converter and trans a lot easier. That's really the big thing. And it's full of bars under there. It's all stock frame rail, but then it's got to put double frame rail in it too. You know, stiffen it up and all that. So. Pretty fun. Guy keeps asking about Optimus Prime, bro. You about to be like, no.
What is that?
I don't know. Some guy. The Optimus Prime truck. It's a what you call it? It's a cool truck. Oh, there we go.
Drag truck.
Ta-da! There, it's a drag truck. But this guy kept. I think he's just a spam bot because it's keeps talking the same question, you know, over and over. Like, can you please show the Prime? Like, bro. Yep. So, yeah, fun stuff. Blow offs. Oh, this guy knows. Hey, man, maybe we should have you build our stuff. He says it usually takes me about 6 hours to assemble a stock 518.
That's proper. Yeah,
that's proper. Well, this thing was half stacked. We found out the input shaft they sent was for a lockup, and we're not running lockup. We've got a billet like super gangster 727 converter. So, anyways, we got the whole thing, man. We got the billet input shaft, billet planetaries, billet drums, all the billet pistons, all the right billet ratio levers, and on and on and on and on. Billet trans brake valve body with the reverse is neutral, and then neutral is now first, and it's pretty serious. Full manual deal from Cope, and full billet gangster stuff. And took us our dude like 4 months to figure out the input shaft was wrong. So we finally got that sorted out. That came in yesterday. So he's got to go front drum, input shaft, valve body, pan, pump, and overdrive section.
Definitely not. Yeah, he doesn't have to do it all.
Yeah, it's a badass unit.
Some of the finishing touches to finish it up.
How much horsepower? Not sure yet because I haven't been on the dyno, so I don't like to throw numbers out prematurely. But I can tell you that turbo, they'll support about 1,000 horsepower. Same with that one. The motor will definitely support 2,500 plus. It's got not just regular like Eagle rod junk, like actual Crowder billet gangster rods and all the super, super bad stuff, aftermarket block, O-ringed heads, all that junk. It's serious, 6-bolt heads. So it should make whatever we want it to make up to 2,000 horsepower. Realistically. My numbers say jetting. I've got my jetting kind of figured out here, and it says 1,970 horsepower on full chooch. But on 20 pounds, I should get about 1,600. So 1600 horsepower probably. I want to see 13 to the hubs. When's it going to the dyno? Shoot, probably a week or two, probably 2 weeks, realistically.
Yeah.
Because I mean, well, you're gonna get him driving around a little bit first, just getting the the gear shift pattern down, just have fun with it. But and then a new car,
got a pretty good tune-up in it already. I'm sure it'll be fine until we go to cold to it, right?
Right. Until you're 15 plus. I mean, I think this thing we should be good to about 15, 17 pounds of boost. Pretty close. Probably 20 on the street.
I agree.
Maybe on the dyno, custom transit, double the time to modify things as you go into it. Oh, of course. Oh yes, definitely. This guy's built plenty of transit converter. He even builds converters in house.
Yeah. He just drug his feet.
Yeah, big time. Like,
I don't think he expected us to be done when we said we were going to be done.
Yeah, it's only been.
And we were done when we said we were going to be done.
It only took 8 months.
Right.
Yeah. That's all. It's just one of those things you just keep putting off, until it's finally, time to crunch. People are. So. Yep.
It'll work fine. It'll do good.
Oh, yeah, he does great work. It just takes forever to even start on the dang thing. That's the problem. So, anyway, all good. Just waiting here. Every time I go live, people ask me, is it done yet? And I say, no, I'm waiting on a transmission. So that gives you an idea. Every time. I think next time we'll just probably, if we need anything fresher, we'll just send it out to Cope and be done with it. Yeah. Just ship it over there. Yeah, we're not afraid to pay. No. We offered Buddy $1,000 to stop what he's doing right now and build it right now on a day. And he still couldn't.
Doesn't talk to somebody.
Oh, man. I guess money don't talk, does it? Oh, well. Blue on the block back there. Lost my 67 Camaro because he was a young dude who followed a girl to Chicago. Bro.
I like 67 Camaro.
I know, with those females, man. That's what I'm talking. Like, what the hell, dude?
Can't do it.
Oh, you can't do it. I know. I had one ask me to sell that thing right there. And I said, I will sleep in that bitch. You can find the door.
I had one of mine to sell mine, too.
See? Mm-hmm. And where's she at?
God only knows.
I don't know. I don't see her. But guess what's still here? What remains in the dark? It is a Mopar 8 3/4 with a nodular iron center section and 35 spline axles, spooled. I said billet caps,
back brace.
It's got some caps and studs. I think maybe in the back. It's got some cool stuff. Billet yoke.
We did everything we could do to it.
You broke it twice, didn't you?
No, just that once.
You broke it once. Okay, right. So you had stock junk. You upgraded it once.
Actually, was
you broke that
supposedly. No, they were aftermarket
axles and everything. But you ring that.
But I think the ring and pinion just said nope.
Yeah, you broke ring and pinion and twisted the axles.
Yeah,
and then Buddy says
didn't even break the beams. Remember that?
I know. Blam, and it just sat there.
It was good. Didn't make a mess or anything.
Buddy says put a jet engine in it. And he said, but we need a black box also required once the jet engine installation is done. You're right. I love you. I hope I put your saying your name right. I like that name. But probably from somewhere cool. And we were just talking about rocket engines yesterday, actually. They're very simple devices. And they're probably pretty easy to make. Not probably. They are easy to make. I has welder.
Tools and the wheel.
Tools and wheel. But no, there really is. Like a long time ago in a land far away, I actually worked with a legitimate rocket engineer. He worked on the Apollo missions. And he was an old man named Bob. And he was really cool. And I drew rocket engines and asked him if my design would work. And he said, absolutely, as long as your thrust doesn't exceed your fuel injection and accelerant pressure. Once you exceed that barrier, bad things happen, apparently. You never know. Give me a sub. About a year, you might see me build rocket engines. And you think I'm playing. I'm not. Am I?
No.
There you go. He knows me real good. Yep. Yeah, the guy says, I regret it. He's 62, and he was only 22 when he followed the female and got rid of the hot rod.
It happens. We're all young and dumb at some point.
That's right. At some point. That's right. Yeah, man. I actually sold that one late 2022. I sold that car, that green car right there. and not regretfully, because you see it's back, which is quite the miracle. I didn't look for the car back. It looked for me. It found me. But I sold that car and made some wise investments, and I'm super happy with my investment. And now, if you follow Billy the Kid Street Racing channel, take a look at his page, and you'll see where he found my old Impala on Facebook Marketplace, purchased it, and then saved it from imminent death, where I then bought it from him after it changed a couple hands. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see whose carb is on the dart, and is it 85? Yes, Ken, it sure is. That is a CSU billet carburetor. However, upon purchasing this carburetor used from a friend, took it apart to discover it's BLP. It's all BL, like boy Larry problem. BLP, everything. And it's a builder kit, and you can modify it, do what you want. So anyways, it had bricked itself right on the corn prior from my homie. So where are they at though? Here. So what I did was copy the mods that I saw, you know, opening up the main wells and all that stuff, right? I didn't do this though. Crazy. I don't know, they drilled extra holes in the meter. We got a jet here, and then you got a big hole there. And when it was turning on the power valve, it was just dumping fuel on my buddy's car, just flooding it instantly. So I did not drill those holes, and I just put my own size restrictors in there, you know, whatever I wanted, and I can tune it on actual restrictors. So anyways, meter and blocks of junk. The power valves were also bricked and junk, and I know Kevin would have an absolute aneurysm if he saw this, but I took his old crusty ones. They got crusty, not his fault, but took them out, and I replaced them with those, what is it, split second Amazon valve, you know, the split second little gold adjustable valves. Put that in there. So now it is no longer a CSU. It is a whatever you call that carburetor now. So now it's that. Anyways, there's your carb fuel leaking device, metering device. George says, holy hell, tell me damn it to hell. But yeah, anyway, George, I sold that and bought property, and I love it. Anyways, it all came back. All came back. So there it is. I'll do a big story on the whole thing. Check out my page, The Return of the Four-Door Savage, if you want to give me a sub there, George. You'll see a video on getting the car back from Billy and whatnot. He's not the one that bought it from me originally. He was I sold it to somebody in Tennessee. We sold it to somebody in Florida. We then changed. I have no idea where it went. It just disappeared, and it came back. Yeah, and also Ken, the green car is also 85.
Good stuff.
Yep, this is the only kind of touching the paint gets is this. He doesn't wash the car.
He hasn't seen water in decades.
The decades, literally. He hasn't seen any water. Keeps it just like this right here.
It needs a fresh wax.
It does.
Clean real good. And the old carnauba. Nothing's better than hand wax carnauba, like Mr. Miyagi. Wax on, wax off, wax off.
And you saw, I wish those boys from the paint shop that painted this thing would see that. Was that Shock's Auto Body in Wisconsin?
He did. Well, it was some years ago when I got featured in that magazine, and I showed it to him.
Yeah.
But that again was quite a long time ago.
Oh yeah. If he'd like to see this, a body shop did this in 1997. This paint job. It looks just nice.
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah. That's cool. I'm killing blow through gas carbs on my car, and I'm very happy with it. Yeah, for sure. This guy's, I'm lucky that my wife loves to race cars. I think it's because she always knows where to find me in the garage. Yeah, right? Also, you know, she ain't going to be out.
Good men are out in the garage.
Frolicking around.
Yeah.
Right there in the garage. That's right.
Good men are out in the garage creating things.
Yeah. And yeah, Kevin makes a nice carb. I've ran multiple ones of his carburetors. I know him. Know him pretty well. He's a good dude. However, he sure don't like them split second valves, man. Gee wee. So I tend to stay out of it and just do what works. And I'll be, by golly, them split second valves, they work. So I had to put something in there. I wasn't going to wait a million years on stuff. That's all. He's a good dude. Great product. Just has a problem keeping up with demand, I think. Whew, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. What a nice unit.
It's hard to do in this humidity too.
Yeah, sweet. Even
It's kind of smeary.
like the vacuum lines here, boost lines, these are all AN fittings. Every bit of it. Wonder if that skate punk fella's still on here. If he is, I wouldn't mind knowing what kind of car he got. He's talking
Skate
about
pump.
Yeah, he was talking about he said nice work and all that. Yeah, I guess he'll see us up there. He knows who we are, but we don't know who he is.
That's funny.
Only the shadow knows. That's the one to race for pink slips. Hold on. Yep, hang on. Let me carve a little piece of this right here off.
Yeah, there's a pink
And you
slip.
bring yours, and we'll get to business. There's your pink slip. Ronald Yunke, can't wait to hear that run. I know it'll.
My cousin on there. What's up, cuz?
What up, cuz?
The cuz I never met.
Cousin never met.
I saw him when he was a little baby, and that was it.
Well, yeah, one fella commenting on here. Yeah, this guy held him as a child. Yes, that's probably what's wrong with him.
I might have dropped him.
I probably dropped him. Dang. Transmission. See, everybody asking about the transmission. See that? Was it Ken Rempel, Mr. Transmission Builder, Mr. 518 Transmission Builder? Look, what 2 comments down. Transmission? No, no, it's not.
Put Dave on stage. Go over there with the run
Oh,
alive.
yeah.
Is it done yet? Everybody's asking for it.
We're not even far away from the transmission guy. We could literally just drive
Roll
over
up
to him
on
and
him.
give him, razz him on live. All of you could be like, do it now. Do it.
He might get upset.
He'd be crazy, Dave. So no transmission. The input shaft came in, and we're waiting on the builder to do stuff to do it.
Do the build stuff.
Skate Punk says no race car, just a hot rod. C10s. Oh yeah, that's what's up. My partner got a C10, big block nitrous 468 on some 26-inch rose gold Ruchis.
Yeah, they will see it on page.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, they'll see it on Dodge versus the World.
I mean,
video
on the channel.
On the channel, and then at September 13th, he's also trying to bring it there just to cruise up. You know, also just hot rod stuff. Buddy says crank it up. I wish, dude. They ain't got the transmission, and of course Dodge, being all funky, put their ring gear on the torque converter, not on a flywheel. So
You will never have a Dodge with a starter problem. You won't get into that.
never. You say you'll never have a Dodge with a starter problem. Yeah, true. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no. This guy said the rebuild on his T350.
I can't even run the valves because we can't turn the motor over.
I know. Can't even go bump it up too far. You can't even go too far.
No, thank you.
I said the rebuild on a 350 and a 77 Malibu Classic Sport. Man. Yeah. Well, don't we all, right? Find somebody near you, man. I don't know what it is, or somewhere, man. It's just it's slim out here. Our dude is really good, like talented, but man,
Sounds familiar.
you know, like forever. Yeah, Ferrari guy 458. Yes, sir. Holy shit, twin turbos. Twin 76 millimeters on a. It's a 416 cubic inch, but I was gonna try to be cool and speak in liter talk. My metric is broken right now.
We would probably just sound funny.
Oh, I touched it. No. Sorry, bro. Right about there.
I see it.
I see.
I'm just kidding.
can't be touching it. Yeah, Ferrari 458. That's cool. Hope
what year is that?
Ferrari guy 458.
458.
That's cool. Let me check your channel out and see if you got some cool stuff on there. Let me see. Maybe I can find you. I'll have to. Let me see if I can find your page from here. No, it's here. I just don't necessarily know how to actually you know what I mean? Like view his page or whatever. But Ferrari _guy 458. We'll look that up. See if you got some cool stuff. If you're in the area, maybe we can get some rollies and cool stuff. Link up. Yeah, we like exotics. The fact, you know what? One of the first races you see this car do is going to be against Mike with his twin turbo Dodge Viper.
That'll be classic.
That's gonna be sick. And it's a red Viper with twins.
I don't care what the outcome is. It'll be fun regardless.
I know, and they both going to make really similar power because I know he makes like 12 to 1300. I know you can make easily, obviously more, but we're only kind of doing that.
His is red as well, right?
It's red, yeah. Red Dodge Viper, red Dodge Dart, both twins, all Dodge powered. That's actually a Mopar engine. That's a Dodge motor. It's not a Chevrolet or Ford or LS and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, it should run good. The turbos make 2,000. I know that. Each one's good for about 1,000 horsepower. See, we can even have cool stuff built right in a garage. We're just, isn't that neat?
Backyard garage guys.
Just two guys. Almost. Right in the middle. Front yard and back. Right in the middle. We're middle yard garage guys. That's true. Our shade tree is a little too far away to do any work with, so we got to do it in here with a little welder. That's fun. That's a good question. That one guy had, though. Why the Fuel Tech? You're right. Why Fuel Tech? Well, because it was free. Actually, it wasn't free. It cost me like $1,000 that he couldn't pay, so whatever. Morteza said hi. Hello. What do you think we'll be able to be done before our Ferrari guy says, man, like right now, we actually, the transmission, our dude's got the input shaft right now, and he's supposedly working on the transmission today, like completely stacking it. Go get it probably here soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he calls in over this live even and says, come get it. That's what,
right.
If he didn't say nothing to say, I know what he's doing, and he's building the trans. So we need the transmission, put that in, get the drive shaft cut down, and that's it. Honestly, it's finished. Everything's done. Wiring's done. All the boost reference lines, all the fuel system, everything. You're probably like this. If you're got a Ferrari, then you know quality is. Every single piece, even the boost reference lines and vacuum lines, every one of them is AN fittings. No slacking anywhere. Even Y blocks, they're actually Y blocks down there and all AN lines. It'll be done very soon. So 2 weeks. We should be riding around within the next 2 weeks. This car. And it's got rolling anti-lag on it and a trans brake also with an overdrive Chrysler transmission. It's pretty cool. And a 350 gear in the back. Top of third is 175, 176 miles an hour. And we got a high gear beyond that. So 205, 210 top speed. If you can keep it on the ground, if it aerodynamics actually stay in the game, which is unlikely, being as it's a shape of a brick.
You want to start investing in chin spoilers and shit like that.
Chin spoilers and wings. Big old wang in the back. Big wang. Oh, it'd be terrible. This is a crazy build thing. Yeah, it is. It's pretty nuts. But what's fun is it's all street, like street.
Very.
I know. More than even overdrive transmission. It's even wilder. Show them the insides. There you go. There's the dome light. Cage is all removable. Back bars, door bars. Yeah, Phil's car is so cool. This thing is so neat. It's got Fuel Tech for the just gauges. They don't do nothing. Boost controller. Y'all give me a sub if you want to see this thing like demolishing folks. I'm talking about it's on the page Dodge versus the World, just scalping a whole pack of leader bikes. Not one time, but 3 times. Like just straight murking them folks. So definitely sub if you would. We're going to do some really cool racing with this thing. He's had it a very long time, so he's no stranger to it. It's not like a new build, you know, new car. He's had this thing, since 91. He's out at Cricket. Appreciate that. 205. Wow. Yeah, that's what I mean. Skate punk. Yeah, for sure. On nitrous, it would wick to the top of third like blink. It's stupid fast. Had no issue. No, not kind of laying over, sort of, on the top side, kind of. Nah, things like let me out, kind of fast. And now it's got boost. So it's going to be really, really nuts. I'm going to keep saying it too. We want that. Art is fast. We're definitely going to go link up with that guy. We've got to race him with this car. We absolutely got to. I'm not gonna go for that ride.
Yeah,
but
I don't blame you.
I'm not going for that, but he will. He'll. Yeah,
I'm sure that happened. He seems like a good sport who just
cool,
enjoys doing stuff.
He does. Very well. I just like racing fast cars. Other really fast cars.
Right.
Yeah.
He drugged plenty of leader bikes.
Man, he's been whooping on folks a lot. So why not? Why not go? You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point.
That's right.
Is not to be just rinky dinking around. If we lose, then we just know that we got to step it up further to beat them. Right? You know, like that's all it is. Pretty fun. But yeah, skate punk. We don't plan on doing any high gear runs with the car. It's pretty
too much mile an hour.
Too scary.
The flying mile stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's neat. I like to watch it, but.
So how fast will you take this? How fast are you gonna race this? Like 0 to what? Or I mean, like a 40 to what?
I mean, that 150 was
fine.
Fine.
Will you do 160?
I mean, yeah, 10 more miles an hour. I don't think
like 60, 160.
There'll probably be that point where all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I need to.
This is scary.
Decelerate. Right. I don't know where that is. That's probably that 116 change.
I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty stuck at 140s, 150s. Seemed pretty stuck. Really nice and stuck.
Yeah, it felt fine. You know, there's that physics line to where you can start getting too much wind under the car.
All right, so I skate around a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe the shady side. No. Ferrari guy says big boost of anti-lag. That's the perfect build. Thank you, sir. You ship out a turbo for me. I want to add one to my tractor. By the way, I do tractor pulls. Well, that's freaking cool. Okay. I don't know if that, I don't have any turbos for sale.
We got that small one if it's a small tractor.
BT.
And it was actually off a diesel, funny enough.
But no, it ain't enough for what he's doing. He's doing
probably got big
what do you say?
And shit.
Dude, tractor pulls, man. He's got some whale like 105 millimeter.
Got a lot of classes in tractor pulls.
Dude, I seen a tri-turbo tractor at PRI, dude.
Wow.
They're compounded.
All compounded.
All compounded. It was nasty.
Yeah, sure it was some badass coming.
It's like 250 pounds of boost. It was so cool. It was neat. They had the wildest looking air intake and intercooling system. It was crazy. It was neat. Yeah, I guess I want to do tractor pulls. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's cool. For real, tractor pulls are awesome. Don't get me wrong now.
Yeah.
I just don't have no big turbo to help.
I went there when I was a little kid, the tractor pull.
Oh, dude, they're still cool.
Neat. They used to combine the tractor pulls and the monster truck stuff in the arenas back in the day. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah, a lot of it's indoor now.
You come out of there deaf, but
yeah,
it was neat. Oh, and motocross, and they mix the motocross.
Yeah, the moto would be the like the intros or whatever. Yeah.
Back in the day, who would dominated the 2-wheel drive tractor pulls? Orange Crush. Now, if he's in the tractor pulls, he'll remember that name because
I'm sure
he dominated the 2-wheel drives for a better part of a decade.
That's cool. That's neat.
It was an old school vintage truck, but it was, neat. Blown and alcohol.
Appreciate it, country kids. He's gonna appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, those are fun. Anything with power is fun. Automotive application stuff.
Dirt drags. I'm sure you've seen dirt drags before.
For the sub. Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, that's up to him off how fast he wants to run it. That's for sure. But I do know that the gearing, 175 in third is light work for sure. Yeah, it'll be done soon. Out there on the highway. This is really a better highway.
Lurking, Atlanta. Watch out.
Lurking.
Oops.
It's okay. She said a cool track. Yeah, it is. I bet. Shady Side? I heard of it.
Where's that?
I don't know. Shady Side, somewhere around. It's probably out
Midwest.
Out west of here, part of the ways. NASA called. They said they want the rocket back. I know. Yeah, Phil here, he's got all of it. I told him I was building it. I'm putting this thing together, and I called him one day. I'm like, bro, you got to save something for the rest of us. What the hell? Well, he said, what you mean? I said, you'll see when you get back. There it is. I know. Oh yeah, but he's local to us. He's from North Carolina. That's what's up.
Nice.
Real pretty over there now.
Love that area.
I've been eyeing that rather fondly over there. Skate punk, quite the nice area. That's right. Can I start it? Unfortunately, no Ferrari guy. I would love to, because the torque converter, you know, for the transmission, the starter teeth are on the torque converter, and so can't start it. Clinton David looks killer. That's what's up. Oh, Escape Function ATL. Oh, that's what's up. Well, we're around the way, as I'm sure you know. It says, looks angry. Guy says, I'll floor it for you. I bet. If you were here, we'd let you. Yeah. It would be like, stomp, and nothing would happen. But hey, oh yeah, she said North Carolina. Oh, bet. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Bro,
Hey,
nice.
hey.
That's not bad.
All right.
Not a bad ride.
All right then. All right then. Yeah, pretty neat. Would you consider taking one of the cars on drag and drive like Sick Week? Absolutely. That one is set up for that perfectly. Like, I mean, all you gotta do is just enter it and just leave. Low ride. How fat tire you need to grip all the power? Boost, my friend. Bloater. Yeah, that's right. Not very big on this car. Surprisingly, is a 28 inches tall by 9 inches wide on a 10-inch wheel, and we've been 130 60 foots on this, and I suspect faster, but we didn't have draggy in. But on the street, it eats pretty tough. So that's on that one. The green car here, I run various wheels and tires. I've got 3 different wheel combos. I've got some 12-inch wheels there, 14-inch wheels here. This is a 28-10-5, only an inch wider than Phil's, but it's on a 14-inch wheel, so it's stretched, like you can see on a 14. And on the car itself, I've got some 10-inch wheels with hard tires, mud and snow hard tires here, and that's just to cruise around on and not get flats and all that. Those go on the back of here. That's 28, but I also run 29s, sometimes a 29 even taller and wider. Fresh build? No, it's yeah, it is a fresh build on the turbo car, but it's not a fresh build because the motor's been running for 10 years and the car's been around since 91. So it's just fresh turbo setup though. Gremlin in the back. Yeah, that's right. Pinto outside the tent. Yes. Slicks all the way. That's right. No more shit, brother. Thank you there. Thank you, sir. Yeah, the Gremlin. Wait till I start doing something with that. I promise that thing right there is going to be retarded. It will. That'll be absolutely the fastest thing I've probably ever even been in, on, or around. Bet popping wheels easy with these setups. Yeah, this one used to drag the bumper until I got the chassis nice and sorted out. But I mean, straight scraping, like just, there's videos on my page of just sparks, just, I mean, flying off the back of this thing. Phil's car just barely tickles the tire. I mean, barely tickles the tire off the ground. It really doesn't go up in the air too much. But this thing does have, though, big fender exit, you know, 5-inch fender exit. Tube front end on it. It's all under nitrous, and it's all scaby looking, all beat. It's been, these things have been absolutely beat and used for a long time. This ain't no fresh build by any stretch here. Generational curving on the turbo kit. That's cool. Hot the hood. Wish I could. I can, but click, 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 and a little nut there, and put it all on there. You know, check out some of the other videos if you would. You'll see more of that. Phil's got a parachute. Look in the shady side. Gotta go. Got that right. But he says, now we know what's making the world go around faster. You know what? I bet that's why time seems like it's sped up. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, time speeding up. It's that right there. I've been driving it lately. That's the issue. Pretty fun. Yeah, y'all give me a sub if you would. There's going to be an absolute banger of a video coming on about the 15th or 16th of September. I'm talking buck wild, the most savage, wildest racing in North Georgia, Southern Tennessee that you are going to see. I'm talking a bunch of cars like these doing serious work out there. The days seem shorter when I go for a ride. You know, it kind of does. Ever met Street Outlaws Farm Truck? Yeah, I have. But I'm not a Like, I don't know, people don't really care, I guess. Like, they're cool, but don't really care. Like, it's just another person to me. Just like me. I'm just me and you or you. You know what I'm saying? It just, a lot of people get caught up in the whole celebrity thing and all that, but I really don't. It's just kind of like they're just regular folks like us. See, I met him. An Asian big chief, all them folks. Ryan Martin. I was actually at PRI one time, like maybe a couple years ago, and so I don't really follow. You know, I don't really watch them people like that, right? And Street Outlaws.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I'm in Crowder's booth with Lewis. I'm sitting over there, and this right big dude comes. He's pretty swole. Comes in. He's sitting there. I'm talking to him, just chopping it up. And he says to me, he's like, "You don't know who I am?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't know." He's like, "I'm Ryan." I'm like, "Oh, good to meet you, Ryan." He's like, "Ryan Martin." I'm like, okay, good to meet you, Ryan Martin. I had no idea who this guy was. He walks off. And I'm like, man, that was Ryan Martin. Huh? I don't know. Still, like, who?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Right now, I still don't know who that is.
Oh, I
Which
guess
car is that?
I don't know. But he's on TV or something. Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
I'm trying to do it. I am not.
We don't. It's just. Yeah. Yeah, this guy said, yeah, we're all just dudes with gearheads. That's right. Those big jokers like nostrils for a dragon. I know, right? Wait till it starts breathing fire out these jokers here. Woo, you're gonna see the, oh my goodness. I've already got the ride out video, like the first cruise for this car. I've already got it's already named. I already have the title for the video. And it's gonna be Night of Fire. Because this thing is gonna be just throwing flames everywhere. It's gonna be diabolical. I cannot wait. Will I ever race farm truck? I mean, if we're in the same race, in the same event and class and all that, I don't care. Sure. I mean, yeah. Is it gonna have a hood? No, not this one. Luna, the puppy. Not this particular. If you like puppies, then where's my puppy at?
She snuck in the house when I opened the door.
Crazy bear. Luna bear. Luna bear. Come here, babe. Come. Oh, look at you. There you go. Gotta have somebody better looking than us on the channel, right? What up, Lee? 125 racing channel, but it does under 6 seconds in the 8th. Yes, not in the quarter mile, but yeah, it's a 5-second car. Both of them have been 5s. What's up, Max Sutton? What up, yo? Oh, we got people driving slow. They like to look at. You can see this thing through the garage, so you can imagine what it. Oh, you got the car back. 125 Racing Channel. Y'all check him out. You see him down there in the comments. For real, he's got a cool YouTube channel too, and he's got twin turbo Chevrolet, small block with almost the same size turbo, slightly larger, and we're gonna dang putting them things together.
Oh, why you
gotta be so cruising and ride out? Huh? No idea.
Like you can't
appreciate it. The Andy G suit to take the torque. I know, right? Oh look, Bill petting feral cats. Andy G suit take the torque. So that thing there has been 1.04 to the 60 foot, and that is 3.3 lateral G's. That away. It's pretty fast. Let's see, what motor is this? This is a 416-inch R3 NASCAR Dodge block with some really cool Indy heads, solid roller, 276 millimeter turbos, 85 blew through carburetor, and as much boost as we feel like putting on it, I guess. And a 67 Dart, backed up with a Dodge 518 transmission with overdrive, trans brake, and a Dodge rear end.
What in the hell happened to that stuff? I don't get it.
Very neat. Cut the K member and put a bar in the front. You can get the oil pan down real nice. You know, service the oil pan.
Strange.
Just love this wet motor. It's a 416-inch Dodge R3 NASCAR block with Indy heads and 85 and turbos and all that. Random dude. Appreciate it, Morgan. Oh. Stuff. Yeah. Got some is the valve cover on this thing or what? Or tight or no?
No, it'll come right off.
Got a billet Harlan Sharp. Big old valve springs in there. That's back. That's right. And yeah, so he's looking at 63 Fairlane tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Good for you.
Those got the headlights side by side, right? Like this way?
Don't even start.
Yeah. Says don't even start. I know it's the one that's got them sideways. Those are cool looking. Those other ones, yeah. That's horsepower. Not sure, I haven't had it on the dyno yet, but we're looking at 1300 to the hub, you know, back there, looking for 1300 or so. Should do that pretty easily. What's up, Bear? My bare
Rain's
feet.
gone, now she feels better.
Yeah, now she, you know, the dog will be rubbing like a cat. Cat-like tendencies. Yeah. Well, dang. Appreciate y'all that decided to give me a sub over this stuff. Appreciate it. Bang McCourt. Bang McCourt. Bang McCourt. Yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'll some fire in them pipes. Speaking of which, I guess we'll jump off and maybe call old Mr. Transmission. See what he's got cooking. All right. Appreciate y'all. Give me a sub if you want to see more of this, if you would. Four-door Savage. Give me a wild video coming up here. Not this week, but the next week's going to be a big one. A lot of action. Thank y'all. Let's see if I can turn that off.